very much for inviting me. It's great for my husband James, who's over here as well, myself to be here. We'd heard an awful lot about you as a society. I've only been in the job for 4 weeks, I think, pretty much 4 weeks, 5 weeks now. We've heard lots of great things about you, and I really believe in the role that societies like yours can play in promoting Britain, in building links and ties between countries such as Mexico and the UK. So thank you for everything that you're doing. And thank you also to the pipes and drums. I've been, as I say, in the job for 4 weeks, and this is the fourth performance I've been able to enjoy actually in the group. So I'm going to be really upset if I don't get a performance next week. I'm getting used to having my regular treat. But I think it's fascinating. I love the story of the SABER Y battalion and the pipes and drums band, who were formed to honour the Scottish and Irish soldiers who fought with Mexico against the Americans in the 1846, that's right, isn't it? 1848 war. I think it's such a lovely story, and it's great that you've sort of kept that tradition alive and are honouring it in that way. I too won't keep you too long, because I know there's lots more dancing to be done, but I think really just wanted to say that for me, that sort of example of the battalion and the pipes and drums band from San Patricio is such a great example of the historic links that exist between the UK and Mexico, why it's great. I'm very lucky to be doing the job that I'm doing. And I was delighted to hear that the Gutierrez brothers were honoured with the British Empire Medal just earlier in October for their really, really well deserved, and the more I hear about them, the more amazed and impressed I am, so thank you very much. And I think those links go back a very long way. I think the UK was the first European country to recognise Mexico after independence, something we're very proud of, and we were the first country to agree a trade deal effectively with Mexico shortly after that, so they do go back a very long way. And I'm very proud for that reason to be representing the UK here, and I'm very proud as well to be representing Scotland. My husband's probably smirking because I have no Scottish blood in me at all. I'm a Sheffield lass from Yorkshire, but I am an adopted Scot. So thanks to my husband James, who's an Aberdonian for his sins. But and we obviously have two half Scottish children. And you know, it's their heritage, their Scottish heritage, their Scottish roots are very important to them, and they're very, very important to us as well. Here, there we go, thank you. And actually, you know, Scotland's got a lot to be proud of. For a country with only 5 million people, you know, the more sort of incredible statistics and world-breaking statistics you hear about what Scotland achieves and has achieved as a nation is mind-blowing, really. I'm not going to go through them all because you probably know them all better than I do. But 1% of all academic research published in the world is published by Scottish academic institutions, which makes Scotland third in the world per capita for research. And we also, obviously, I think quite a few glasses of whiskey already circulating around the room. One of our greatest exports from Scotland. Yeah, somebody's been drinking a bit already. And Scotland invented inventors. You know, there's every single not every single, but most, so many inventors really come from Scotland, don't they? So there's no need to sort of go into that. And I think there's a table of alumni from who I met on the way in. Where are you all? I know there's one there's some over here. I think, actually, no, you're all here, and I think the educational links between Mexico and Scotland between Britain and Mexico, but particularly Scotland and Mexico, are incredibly strong. And I think the role that the alumni associations play, I think you've created one, Mex-Scot or Scot-Mex, the Mex-Scot, they should be the other way around, really, shouldn't they? Mex-Scot, I think, you know, play an incredible role, and actually, as a diplomat here, you know, I think you all do, the alumni associations of British institutions here do our job much better than we could possibly do, actually, because you speak for the UK, you speak with credibility, you know what it's like, and we're really proud and grateful for the role that alumni associations do in Mexico, so thank you to you for that. And I'm going to shut up now. I think I'm just going to say that, just going back to the St Andrew Society, I understand you've been going for 120 years, is that right? 123 years, it's incredible. I think you are one of the oldest institutions that exist in Mexico. So I think all I really will say is here's to that, and long may you continue, and I'm very keen for the embassy to continue to work with you and support all the work that you're doing, so thank you.
Yeah. 4 weeks, you know so much about this country already, and I hope you enjoy your stay here. We welcome you, and we hope to see you many times in our events. So thank you for your words. I'd like now to take the opportunity to introduce Dr. Matthew Sheldon. Dr. Matthew is our new rector of Christ Church, and I'm going to ask him to just make a few words to you so you know who he is. See if it's the first time. He's also just a few weeks here, and of course to say grace for our meal so we can start the food afterwards. So, Dr. Matthew, thank you.